Among Chinese automakers, Great Wall Motor hasn't been attempting to enter the premium market for a long time. The Haval brand launched the Haval H8 and Haval H line in late 2014 and early 2015 respectively, aiming to break into premium market. However, the end market results was disappointing. Taking the Haval H8 as an example, it could be regarded as Great Wall Motors' first SUV targeting the mid to high-end market segment. It was highly anticipated by the company and seen as a promising model from a Chinese automaker at the time when many Chinese automakers are trying to enter the premium market. Shortly after its launch, Great Wall Motor announced the plans for comprehensive improvements and adjustments to the Haval H8. After its second relaunch, Great Wall Motor later announced the delays in deliveries, indicating a challenging road ahead for the model. Then, Mr. Wei Jianjun decided to use his surname Wei as a brand. During the Guangzhou International Automobile Exhibition in 2016, he officially launched the high-end SUV brand Wei, confidently stating, "I never considered failure in doing this. Setting off my retreat is the only way to succeed." The Wei brand launched the first model VV7 in April 2017 and the second model VV5 in August 2017. With these two models, we achieved nearly 90,000 units in annual sales in less than a year in 2017. In 2018, we launched the VV6 and the P8 models, and its annual sales succeeded 130,000 units. However, the brand's sales declined sharply in the following years. In 2021, we changed the naming strategy of the models and relaunched them as a coffee cereals. But the brand still couldn't stop declining sales. By 2023, the brand's annual sales were only 10,664 units. The Wei coffee cereals had a clear goal to mark a new starting point for the brand. The first model introduced was a middle-sized SUV called Coffee 01, the highest positioned model of the three coffee series models. Launching Coffee 01 first was intended to communicate that Wei's brand's positioning in the mid to high-end segment has not changed. However, the results were not as expected. Even during the peak performance period of Wei Coffee 01, monthly sales hovered around 5,000 units. But this peak was short-lived and did not occur until the second half of 2021. Currently, Wei's focus has shifted to their higher positioning Shan series models. However, based on the market reception, Nanshan and Gaoshan have not yet reached a level that can support the brand's move to the premium market. For Gaoshan, in the first 4 months of 2024, only 1 month sales exceeded 1,000 units. Nanshan's performance is slightly better, but its monthly sales have also remained around 2,000 units. What truly supports Great Wall Motors' move towards high-end vehicles is the Tang brand. Since the launch of the Tang 300, Great Wall Motor has effectively opened a new frontier for Chinese brands in the off-road vehicle market. The Tang 300 achieved annual sales of more than 80,000 units in 2021 and more than exceeded 100,000 units in 2022 and 2023. As of now, the Tang 300 has been on the market for 3 years, with accumulative sales exceeding 280,000 units. What did the Tang 300 do right? The answer was its combination of aesthetic design and cost effectiveness. Apart from being visually appealing, the Tang 300 strikes a good balance between off-road performance and cost effectiveness for off-road enthusiasts in China. With the price starting at just over 200,000 yuan, buyers can enjoy features like the 3-lock system, the cruise mode, and the tank turn function. The Tang 300 has successfully captured consumers' enthusiasm with its value for money. Its arrival in the Chinese market has shadowed the conventional perception of hardcore off-road vehicles as high threshold and niche-oriented. In line with the new trends of new energy vehicles consumption, the Tang brand has also fully embraced electrification in 2023 and initiate a new venture into the field of off-road plus new energy vehicles. The Tank brand has launched several mid to high-end new energy vehicles based on the off-road hybrid architecture HY4T, including the Tank 400 HY4T, Tank 500 HY4T, and Tank 700 HY4T. The Tank 300 established a solid market foundation and brand reputation, while the new energy off-road vehicles like Tank 400 HY4T and 500 HY4T have also gained widespread recognition. When the Tank 700 HY4T was launched, Great Wall Motor had already declared its ambition to build Chinese luxury vehicles. Priced in a range of 700,000 yuan, with a base version exceeding 400,000 yuan, the model firmly positioned itself as a high-end vehicle produced by Chinese automakers, driving the hot series of boxy car into the Chinese market. At present, more and more Chinese brands such as Yangwang, Dongfeng Mengshi, and others are entering the luxury off-road new energy vehicle market. Whether the Tank 700 HY4T can help Great Wall Motor stand firm in the high-end market remains to be further tested by the market. Moreover, the Tank 700 HY4T is not only aimed at the Chinese high-end vehicle market, but also have a global reach. This was clearly emphasized by the officials during the vehicle launch event. We are aiming for global deployment, and the off-road category is inherently globally. Otherwise, the market scale cannot support the high development costs. The Tank 700 HY4T launch event was also attended by many overseas media, sending a clear signal that Great Wall Motor is going global. Indeed, the pursuit of global success is the ultimate dream of Great Wall Motor. As early as 1997, Great Wall Motor exported its pickup trucks to the Middle East, making it one of the earliest Chinese automakers to enter international markets. In 2005, Great Wall Motor started to develop its overseas KD assembly business, and then the Haval brand exported its vehicles to Italy, pioneering the mass export of Chinese automotive brands to the EU market. In 2014, Great Wall Motor established the Tula plant in Russia. In June 2019, the Tula plant officially began production, and Russian President Putin even signed his name on the first mass-produced model from the plant, the Haval F7, in commemoration. The construction of the Tula plant marked a milestone and ushered in a new phase of Great Wall Motor's overseas strategy. With comprehensive upgrades in localized production for overseas market, in 2016, Great Wall Motor also invested in its first overseas R&D center in Japan, initiating the integration of global resources to enhance its brand value on the global stage. Currently, Great Wall Motor's overseas sales channels have reached 1,000, with sales of over 170 countries and regions in Europe, Australia, Africa, Central and South America, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. Previously, Great Wall Motor mainly exported traditional SUVs and pickup trucks. Since 2022, the company has begun exporting new energy vehicles to Europe and Southeast Asia, and new energy models such as Haval H6, Tank 500, Aura Coucat, and WeCoffee 01 PHEV are rapidly expanding the company's presence in the overseas market. Data shows that in 2023, Great Wall Motor's overseas sales exceeded 300,000 units for the first time. Great Wall Motor has its own distinctive Chinese market layout and has forged its own path in overseas market. The key element of the company's overseas strategy is its commitment to localization. Currently, Great Wall Motor has set up overseas R&D centers in the United States, Germany, Japan, Canada, South Korea, Australia, and India, among other locations. The company has established 3 overseas full-process factories in Russia, Thailand, and Brazil, and has several KD factories in Ecuador, Pakistan, and other places, which can respectively serve regional markets such as Eastern Europe, Central Asia, ASEAN, and Latin America. In 2023, Great Wall Motor held an investor day to showcase its comprehensive capability in overseas industrial chain layout and system construction. The company aimed to chart a new course for international expansion through an ecosystem going global strategy, combining vehicle manufacturing with supply chain systems. This strategy not only promotes vehicles exports, but also integrates their production system into global markets, creating an integrated ecosystem of research, production, and sales. Leveraging China's competitive advantages in electrification and intelligent automotive technologies, Great Wall Motor plans to expand and win in global markets through its ecosystem going global strategy, which will be a key focus in the next phase of the company development. In the development of ecological capacity, Great Wall Motor has experienced many twists and turns, especially in areas such as the transition to new energy vehicles and the entry into high-end markets. However, the company has gradually built its own forest ecosystem, the layout of the entire industry chain in terms of pure electric, hybrid, and hydrogen energy. In terms of batteries, Great Wall Motor has laid out power batteries of multiple chemical systems, including LFP, cobalt-free, ternary, and solid-state batteries. The company also released the Dayu battery technology. In electric powertrain systems, Great Wall Motor has also built two major platforms, M and L, and has a series of products ranging from 100 kW to 2020 kW, covering A to D class commercial vehicle models. In terms of hybrid technology, Great Wall Motor has developed the Lemon Hybrid DHT technology platform, 9HDCT and 9HAT, based on the tank platform. In March 2023, Great Wall Motor also unveiled its latest intelligent 4WD electric hybrid technology, HY4. The company used the innovative configuration of dual motor series parallel electric four-wheel drive with the front and rear axles, achieving optical efficiency in all operating conditions and worry-free driving in all scenarios. In terms of hydrogen energy, Great Wall Motor has developed an international leading vehicle-grade hydrogen power system, Hydrogen Lemon technology, covering hydrogen fuel cell system, onboard hydrogen storage system, and key core components. With hydrogen energy as a main body, the company has built an integrated industry chain development model of production, storage, transportation, process, and application. In terms of automotive-grade IGBT and SiC, Great Wall Motor has deeply laid out and established Xingdong Semiconductor. Xingdong Semiconductor has independently developed and put into mass production of IGBT by the end of last year. In the future, Xingdong Semiconductor aims to achieve 3.6 million power modules by 2028, gradually reducing the dependence on overseas supply chains that currently constrain Chinese automakers. In the field of steer-by-wire technology, Exquisite Atoll's intelligent steer-by-wire chassis can be seen as a pioneer in the blank space in the Chinese market. With the support of this system, Great Wall Motor has previously stated that the penetration rate of its high-level automatic driving front loading will reach 40% by 2025. In the field of intelligent driving, Haomo.ai, an autonomous driving technology startup backed by Great Wall Motor, has become a leading company in its segment. As of February 2024, Haomo.ai's passenger vehicle intelligent driving system, HiPilot, has been equipped in over 20 vehicle models, with assisted driving covering more than 120 million kilometers, according to the company's official data. According to Gasgoo Automotive Research Institute, under the forest ecosystem, Great Wall Motor has built a comprehensive industrial ecosystem covering intelligent, electric, and traditional components, centered around its 5 major automotive brands and based on the Coffee Intelligence, Lemon platform, and Tank platform. From a technological perspective, Great Wall Motor has laid out several initiatives in technology, including steering-by-wire braking, CTC, integrated die-casting aluminum body, Urban NOH, Coffee OS, Autonomous Driving Data Intelligence System MANA, AI Data Center MANA OSIS, and Automatic Driving Cognitive Model Drive GPT. The enterprises backed by Great Wall Motor include Haumo AI, BingTech, and Exquisite Auto. In the field of new energy vehicle technologies, Great Wall Motor has developed various products including SiC, Nano DHT, electric drives, batteries, hydrogen storage system, hydrogen fuel cell engines, and Camellia telluride photovoltaics. The enterprise backed by Great Wall Motor includes SWAT, HiSiC, FTX, Atmolite, and Xindong Semiconductor. In terms of traditional components, Nobel Automotive System, Mind, and other companies backed by Great Wall Motor have also been the leading companies in their respective segments in terms of seats and lamps. It's clear that the Forest ecosystem has not only enhanced Great Wall Motor's capability in technology innovation and the mass production of high-tech products, but also integrated the internal and external industrial chains. This will lay the foundation for Great Wall Motor to address future market challenges. In addition, Great Wall Motor's management system has undergone a great transformation and has been in line with Huawei's modern management principles that was highly regarded by large enterprises. Currently, Great Wall Motor is accelerating the global restructuring of its management system with a focus on process and digital transformation, and is rapidly building a youth-centric research, production, sales, and service system. Especially in recent years, after introducing unconventional naming strategy such as the Dog series, Cat series, and others, Great Wall Motor has increasingly focused its marketing efforts on younger consumers. The company has achieved continuous brand exposure through a series of low-cost operations. Mr. Wei Jianjun's previous attempts at live broadcast were also an innovative marketing approach, showcasing Great Wall Motor's accumulated technology in autonomous driving directly to a wide audience of netizens. It is also a typical case of achieving significant impact with low-cost operations. The change in marketing style was just a glimpse of Great Wall Motor's strategy to re-update its brand. A more profound change was reflected in the company's organizational structure. Great Wall Motor has seen the departure of several senior executives and is gradually breaking down barriers based on seniority and boldly embracing new talents. A large number of post-80s and post-90s young people have entered the core circle of power with Great Wall Motor and have increasingly demonstrated their innovation and decision-making capabilities. After decades of development, Great Wall Motor has grown from an automotive manufacturing factory to a large automotive group with nearly 90,000 employees, more than 90 holding subsidiaries, a market value of over 100 billion yuan, and an annual R&D investment of over 10 billion yuan. Throughout the process, Great Wall Motor has experienced many trials and errors, and has also developed its unique characteristics. Ultimately, the company has created an energy intelligence-oriented forest ecosystem, established the parallel development of hybrid, pure electric, hydrogen energy, and carries out the layout of the entire industry chain in terms of intelligent driving, intelligent cockpit, intelligent chassis, and built an industrial leading energy system of photovoltaic plus distributed energy storage plus centralized energy storage, has completed the full value chain layout of solar energy, battery, hydrogen, vehicle power. 3 years ago, on the eve of its 30th anniversary, Great Wall Motor released a letter from Wei Jianjun and proposed the goal of transforming itself into a global mobility technology company. Today, in the midst of electrification, Great Wall Motor is still playing catch-up. However, in line with Wei Jianjun's unwavering commitment, he believes that a successful automaker must adhere to long-termism. Perseverance and leadership in the sprint phase will determine the true winners. Great Wall Motor is driving towards its direction.